Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over Nasdaq as we jump in here. Actually, we'll go down to this in key down here. So as you can see, we're still holding above 1816. That's been our big pivot point here. You're holding well above it. Overnight session, we kind of came back into it, bouncing off of that level to actually get rid of you up in the 9 SMA as 9 EMA as well. You're bouncing off that. It's a great retest so far. You can also see how we kind of developed a little bit of support here as well on that level. Those are all great things as we're moving into this. So you see we rejected, pushed down, and now ultimately breaking out retest, pushing back up. Now, in my personal opinion, there's not much resistance here into like 18.3. So I think there's a strong possibility we get continuation into today. You go into ES, you look what's happening here. The chart looks equally as good. Again, it's important to remember this is all-time highs right here. And as you can see, we're also, basically just flagging at highs, looking for that continuation. Okay. Really strong, really great behavior so far. Issue so far is the 30-year yield has been bouncing since the bad data came out. The DXY, not really. Looks like it's just flagging to the downside, not that strong. Okay. So overall, that's what I'm looking at. Broad market here. Dow still has a lot of strength as well. Dow's been like the one thing for me that has been, if Dow can maintain strength, we look really good. That's been the really big thing because Dow has shown so much weakness over the past few weeks. Okay. So we're going to jump really quick into equities and I'll let you out of here. So number one, Apple. Again, very weak. Below 176, it's extremely weak. You need to get back above the 200 SMA, which is like a 183, 184. Can't even talk about it. NVDA, get a little bit of a pullback this morning, I believe. We're sitting at like 910. As long as you're above 894, 900, I think you look great. I think Jay had the level 897 as well, which comes from right here. Pretty positive. So that's what he's looking at right there. You're above that level, you look good as well. So maybe you get a retest. You had the retest yesterday, and that's where we're at right now. So again, you have to be looking for upside push from there, maybe like 930, 925. But again, that's where we're at right there. AMD, still moving pretty decent. You're holding around the $200 range. Two levels you're watching, holding 200 obviously, and then getting back above 203.7, above 203.5, 203.7. You're pushing probably into 205, 206, and then hopefully back into that 211 range. The 211 range is going to be the hardest level to get above. As long as you maintain above that level, you remain pretty bullish overall. So if you get above that level, you're looking really good. But again, what I'd be looking for, break, retest, continuation into that level. Microsoft is doing its thing, trying to go back to all-time highs. And again, I've been saying like it's become one of my favorite names, just how it moves. Again, it's a very similar action. Find a range, trade in it. Find a range, trade in it, try to break out. When it breaks out, I think you're going to get a 450, 440 push with ease. Again, they're killing it. I just think Microsoft's a great company, and I don't think they've done anything bad. They just break out, consolidate. I mean, it's the same thing we see: breakout, consolidate. It's over and over and over and over. So I like what they're doing. Definitely think they're a good name. Amazon above 175. Yeah, 175.4. We were looking for 177. Above 177, you're looking back into 180, 181. And that's where we're at right now. Middle of the range, can't do nothing with it. Don't want to overtrade it by any means. Coinbase, you're getting a pullback here. I like it a lot. But again, you have to get above 270 to get confirmation to the upside, right? It's just a big resistance. MicroStrategy continues to go up. So I still like Coinbase, but again, what I'm looking for is the hold of 240, 239. As long as you hold that, I'm pretty bullish. But again, you have to understand 270 is like when your last real resistance is here. It's like right around this area right here. So that's the only real area you have left. Over that, you have like 300 and then back into like 340, 330. So I think when you break this level on Coinbase, it's going to go crazy. So that's what I'm looking for there. Robinhood, man, haven't covered it in a little bit, but as long as you hold about 16.5, you look fine. Been volatile, so do what you got to do there as well. Last thing I'm going to go over is going to be Target. Me and Jay were talking about this last night as well. I think Donnie as well. I love Target. Okay, you're rejecting off your 200 SMA, but the second you mount 175, 174. I am telling you, this thing is going to push into 200 so easy. Their earnings are phenomenal. They're dominating right now. They're coming back. And the best part is they're not like Costco and Walmart where you're at all-time highs. You still have so much room to go to all-time highs here. You still have so much value here. So even stock here makes a lot of sense for myself. And that's the viewpoint here. Leaps, anything like that. I love Target. Love what they're doing. Again, you mount 174, 175. You're running easily into 200. with no question. Then after that, you could probably push into 218, 220. Again, I love what's happening here, but get above the 200 SMA. I got to keep this one on everyone's radar because it's such a big play, and I just have a really good feeling about how it's going to play out. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, Netflix, last name I'll cover. Netflix, you got to go all the way back. This is kind of crazy. So yeah, 620, you're already there. But I mean, in all actuality, you're probably pushing 640, 644 next. Yeah, 642. So if you start to mount 615 here and you start breaking all-time highs, so let me just really quickly maneuver these around so you can see. But if we start breaking these levels here, we genuinely break them, you're pushing into like 640. So again, Netflix has been consolidating. We like to see this, and you know Netflix starts to get really, really, really strong once you get momentum. So again, keep it on your radar. I like what I'm seeing. The market still looks good. No reason to panic. A little bit of a pullback right now. Only level I'm really watching here on NQ is can we hold above 1816. Other than that, you look very strong, very good. Let's get to work.